You should probably do what? Hello, everybody.
Look at Twitch.
You should probably look at Twitch. Yes.
Yeah.
And like, Elle will be back eventually. I don't know where she went. She'll be back.
That's why I fully was not processing how soon it was. So I was like, gosh. Oops.
That's hilarious. All right. Well, let me get the music running. I got a nice Oasis City thing going on here. You guys can't hear a damn thing though, because that's just how it works. All right. Hi. Welcome to Strixhaven / Lost in Space / Spelljammer for this fine Monday night, March 3rd or March 6th. 6th. Yeah, 6th. All right. How's everybody doing? Invisible Ella and that good, huh? Yeah.
I'm distracted, okay?
What are you distracted by? Are you like shopping?
No.
Clover's in shambles trying to get her spells on her character sheet.
I'm fighting fucking D&D Beyond, okay? It is not.
You're fighting for her life.
Please make it work.
It's not working. I just want free spells, okay?
If you say a nice prayer to the Sky Mommy, maybe it'll work.
It doesn't work when the Sky Mommy's also apparently me.
Yup. Oh, lordy. Alright, we can actually just sit and relax for a minute while Ella gets her shiznit together, and hopefully Star Cells will be joining. We do not have a Senzan tonight. She's on travel, and I hope she has safe travels. So there is that. There's an Ella! Let's see if she's unmuted yet. She's still muted. Nope.
Hi, I'm now unmuted, but my microphone sucks. I'm sorry, I had a little bit of a problem finding my meat thermometer, and I was putting pork in the oven, and I thought I should probably make sure that the pork was safe temperature, and just go the extra mile to find a meat thermometer that would confirm that to be true.
You are actually head and shoulders above most people who just kind of cut it in half and look at it and go, it looks done.
For me, who when in doubt, cook it to charcoal.
Ew.
See, that's what I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to do better. When it's beef, I don't care. But anyway, hi,
I was gonna say that's why I only cook beef.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever eaten at a Don Shula steakhouse?
Do I look like I make that much money?
Well, but the point...
These?
Oh, shut it. The fun thing is, on the menu, when they're talking about the doneness of the steak you're ordering, it describes rare, and medium, and under that it says, get the chicken. On the menu, it tells you what rare, medium is, and then says, get the chicken, if you want anything other than that.
In my defense,
it's literally, they will not serve it to you above medium.
Got it.
In my defense, at a good steakhouse, I will order it, quote, as blue as you can legally serve it to me.
Have you heard about Rare Plus yet?
No.
Chefs know this. Rare Plus is that fictional state exactly between rare and medium rare. Rare Plus. So there you go. Welcome to our discussion of the finer points of eating steak.
Hi, I'm Ella Darling.
Why did you start tonight, my dear?
Pepsi Maxton. I'm a satyr bard, and I am late because of pork.
I am late because of pork. Alrighty then.
That's not the kind you like either.
I was gonna say, don't elaborate. You don't need to.
No.
And
I'm trying
yeah.
My meds work. Clover B, go ahead.
Oh, hi, I'm Clover B, and apparently my meds aren't working today because I didn't realize we were introducing ourselves.
That might be my bad. I thought I was supposed to. I thought you already did, and I I just rolled in late, like a real disrespectful Debbie over here. And I thought I was supposed to do that, and so now I think I made it.
This is how our stream's gonna go tonight, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. This is how it's going so far. That's
I've
All
never
of the streams
I've
have
never
gone
seen.
so far. Why would we change 31 episodes in now?
yeah. Why ruin a good thing?
The
Come on-
only
come on, Miss
person
Caffeine.
without ADHD is out tonight, so why would it be on rails?
Yeah.
Bless it.
Come on, Miss Caffeine. Tell us about your character.
I play Mondit. My brain really isn't working tonight. I'm sorry. She is a swamp witch who likes to sell you potions and other various edible and non-edible ingredients and such. And she's not super pleased to be in space. She likes to firmly be ankle deep in detritus and
Swamps.
muck. Yes, very much. And the fact that we are both one in space and two on a desert planet is very much the opposite of what she enjoys.
I'll go with that. Myriad_X, please. That look was priceless.
guys.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Kirsten, or Myriad. You can call me whatever you want. Don't call me Myriad_X, Seth. That's fucking weird. I'm a streamer. I'm a gamer here on twitch.tv/Myriad_X. I play a lot of cozy games. I do some art. I do some world building occasionally. And then you can find me everywhere else playing TTRPGs, including Friday nights over on the main channel with Seth. And I play Hiccup. She's a Kenku. She's a wizard. She has a frog. And she stole last week. So now we begin our villain arc.
And we're setting a precedent where Theris just kind of shows up right in time to deliver her about myself.
I swear I don't plan it that way on purpose.
Yes, you do.
Maybe slightly. I am Star Styles. I play Theris, lover of books and scrolls and all sorts of fun biblioplex type things, and hater of stupid people, and likes to hit things with fists or scimitars or whatever is handy. And learned last week that I'm not wearing armor anymore because I actually have more.
You've hit a level, right? We forgot to do that when you leveled up to 5th level. You're better without armor now.
Yep. So like, fuck that armor. I'm not carrying that shit around. And yeah, 'tis me. And my picture's not up yet, or my Skype.
That's okay.
Camera not up yet. Oh, there it is.
Yep, you're in. You're good. You should launch Alba Rodeo because we will likely need it tonight, though.
Oh, it is up.
Excellent. All right, let's figure out what the hell we were doing last time. If I am not mistaken, we had arrived on the desert planet of Kinshasa to Port Tember and Tember City. You spent a good deal of time exploring the Grand Bazaar of Aether Vandalia, and you didn't have enough money to purchase certain magical items that you were looking at, but I believe, what did we buy? Did we buy anything?
Alchemy jug.
We got.
I think you did buy an alchemy jug.
And we did not buy it. We got them to donate an alchemy jug. I bought a parasol.
Correct.
I should.
Oh, so did Aurora.
Yeah.
Can't have the little goth girl Dampier walking around on a desert planet without a parasol.
No, it's real unfortunate. Hold on, I have so many tabs open. Because we did spend money, to my chagrin. What else did we buy? I bought an umbrella hat for Erica.
Right. Does it have like 2 little straws coming out of it in a loop going down to like little beer holders?
No, I think I determined it had like a little spinny
Propeller
on top.
Alrighty then.
And that's all I have. Everybody was looking at stuff they wanted to buy, but we did not actually purchase anything because everything's fucking expensive. But
We're poor
I
college students.
yeah, I did say that if they want to send us out to do their shit, that they need to give us stuff to succeed. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. And
they agreed to give you the alchemy jug. Sithis agreed to guide you, and if there's incidentals you want, they will kit you out for the desert.
yeah, because like we can't fight a dragon with just mayonnaise.
Sithis is very clear. It's just a baby one. It's a really, 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 really small baby.
Then
dragon.
how come they haven't gotten rid of it?
Well, because you guys are much more physically fit than we are. We're a bunch of dwarves. What are we gonna do?
Hack it at the knees? I don't know. They've got magic and shit.
The dwarf looks up at you and says, "If I could use magic, I would."
He's got a magic shop.
Not the dwarf. That's literally the Azamar that you met that runs the magic shop. Do you remember? Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know he was an
Yeah,
Asimar,
I totally
but, like-
miss it.
The white eyes kind of gave it away. The celestial. He's one of those kind of Azamar. Is any of this ringing a bell?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of like, if they want us to succeed, these guys were like, oh yeah, we'll trick these college students into joining an unpaid internship, and then we'll just give them, like a piece of paper at the end that says yes.
Oh, wait,
Give
hold
them
on.
the credit. It's like, no. We deserve, like, you're sending us out.
Somebody
into the
redeemed
desert.
silly hat, so I'm gonna wear silly hat for a minute.
Oh.
If somebody sends us out into the desert to fight a dragon, you cannot only give us a jug of mayonnaise. You have to at least give one of our fighters a weapon or the ring of protection or like something.
Okay.
And because we even argued that if we die, they can just retrieve their shit back off of our corpses.
Maudie's basically our manager.
Hey, Pepsi, would you like to give Maudit some bardic inspiration while she's negotiating?
I would love that so much. It would really mean a lot to me.
Give me a persuasion check.
Gladly.
A woman who does not have disadvantage because she does not have a symbiote?
Do I start with inspiration daily?
Yes, everyone has one inspiration. There's a little inspiration box ticked if they don't have it, but we do not carry them over.
Oh my god, I rolled a 2 and a 3. That is like one of my highest stats, and I fucked it royally.
Roll that second one with advantage because Aurora is helping you. She's also trying to get a word in edgewise and negotiate. And if you fuck it up again, too bad. You failed.
Okay, that's better, but I got a 15, but you know what my other one was?
What?
A 3.
All right.
So I
D&D
got
Beyond's got it out for you.
It does. D&D Beyond does not like the fact that I'm slandering it.
With your 15, I think that is perfectly appropriate.
It brings me to a 23, yeah.
Yeah, you managed to convince them to maybe not part with something terribly expensive, but they will hand you. There are 6 of you going out in the desert. They will give you 6 greater potions of healing. And one ring of protection plus 1. But it's going to have to be attuned, obviously, so who's going to get it?
I'm full up, okay? I'm good.
How's our
Oh,
monk?
good.
Our monk wanted one, right?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
So if you
You
scroll on the
wanna
right-hand
bump
side...
that AC up even more?
Yeah. Scroll down on the right-hand side in the action spells inventory, blah, 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 and see what you are attuned to. It should be in...
Action spells inventory.
Where is it? The attunements? It's in inventory.
Okay. Attuned items. Oh, I've got that that big belt.
Oh, you've got
Like
the
a
belt of
red-
dwarven kind.
You already have
Yeah.
three items?
No, I've got one item left. I've got the primer, which I think everybody has.
I'd forgotten about that, and if you click on that, guess what that gives you advantage doing?
I have no idea, because I never looked at it since I got it.
Negotiating with dwarves.
Actual god.
Well,
I forgot about that.
So there you go. I'm happily
I guess
justified.
I could put on my big old belt buckle and be like, listen, guys.
I'm literally just picturing star cells, not there as a star with a big belt going. All right, listen up, dwarf. Sorry.
The belt probably weighs twice what I do.
I'm definitely just imagining like, because I think it's most people imagine like one of those like wrestling championship belts, but I'm just imagining like Western novelty belt buckle.
Yeah.
It just says
With
yeehaw
long horns on it.
Yeah.
I have one.
So I have to admit, my husband has one that says Slayer on it.
It's because your husband's a metal dork, and that's
Yes,
there's
yes, he
nothing
is.
wrong with that at all.
I would like to point out that there is a not insignificant overlap between what I would imagine to be real life dwarves and metal fans.
Wait, why is it that do you think I have this cowboy hat and a leather jacket and go to industrial shows? Yeah.
Have you heard of dwarven metal music?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I posted
absolutely.
in the chat the other day. Yes.
Oh.
Popped up on my TikTok. That's probably why.
Yeah. They popped up and I was like, this is what I needed in my life.
Welcome to our show, folks.
Does the belt just have a big squirrel embossed on it?
It is your item. You tell me what it looks like.
A dwarven squirrel.
Is it a dwarven albino squirrel?
Yes. No, I mean, I can you tell it's albino? Because it's just going to be the color of the metal.
Or it could be painted. It could be a painted belt.
I guess that's true. I don't usually think of painted belts, but...
Okay. All right.
What were we talking about before we went?
We were negotiating with Sith's friend, the gentleman who's the proprietor of Vandalia's Legacy. His name is Kalta Joval. That's where we were in the store when we left off last time. So I assumed we were just going to pick it right back up, and Muad'Dib has successfully negotiated with him for these provisions to take with you into the desert. And we had decided we were thinking about who was going to get that ring of protection.
The Theris.
All right. So go ahead on your character sheet, hit manage
All right.
inventory.
I'm going to my character sheet. I'm going to manage inventory.
And then when you can just type in ring of protection.
Oh, I think I was trying to get a ring.
You
Were you
did.
the ones?
They had a ring. They had
Yeah.
a circlet of blasting, right? That you were looking at. Is that correct?
I
Or was that what Theris was looking at?
It was somebody was looking at a ring, and I
It
didn't
was the
remember who it
ring
was.
because I was getting a little precious about my armor class.
Oh,
Oh.
I was looking at that, what was it?
Is it a
It was-
staff?
No, it wasn't a staff. It was like a big old tacky necklace, I think.
Was
I
it a
think that was
necklace of fireballs?
No, it was the circlet
was-
of blasting, and I told her it looked like a torque.
Yes, that's it. The one that
Yep.
looked like a torque.
Ella, look at Pepsi's character sheet, and under attunements, do you have anything available? Because you can only attune to 3 items.
Oh yeah, I've got the silver quill primer, the golden fleece cloak, and the cloak of the other.
So the golden cloak is a cloak of protection +1. The fleece, it actually acts as a cloak of protection.
Even when I'm not equipping it.
Just leave it equipped all the time.
Can I do that in the desert?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
magical.
well then-
It's not gonna overheat you. It's magic.
Oh, then-
Cashmere goats live in the desert, and they don't overheat.
Because they're cashmere goats.
There's that
Exactly.
nature proficiency.
Yeah, there's that nature proficiency coming out.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right, so does Theris have that ring of protection +1 now?
I think. Do I need to add anything else besides just a name and a
Well, no.
quantity?
So you search on it, and then just say add to equipment when it says add.
Oh, okay. I tried to search and it didn't work. Let me try it again. Because who knows
I can
what
do it if you want.
I actually did. Add items. Okay, it doesn't want to work.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. We'll get
Okay,
back to
yeah, I don't know why it's not actually, like, letting me search. I can type it in, but then nothing happens.
Gotcha. All right. Well, you have been equipped. If you remember, Sithis is friends with Javal, and they were discussing how to get the supply open because they need to... he is one of the major suppliers to the port for the crystals that make all of the spelljamming ships run. And since the dragon has shut down the mine for its own nefarious purposes, the supply has dried up. Because the spice must flow. Come on. Come on. And so are you guys going to go tonight, or are you going to go back and try to rest up for a day, talk to each other, figure things out? What do you want to do?
I don't think we need to rest. Do we need to rest?
We took an afternoon nap, and it's the desert, and so wouldn't it be smartest to travel at night?
Yep.
Can we take a short rest so I can get back my bardic inspiration?
Yes. I am all about Pepsi having bardic inspiration.
That's fine by me. Sithis says we can go back and, I'll be back with the, with some specific traveling clothes for the desert. Some boots that won't get, sand between your toes, because that's really annoying. And we'll get ready to go. We're going in about 2 hours. Let's say midnight.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, I will meet you back at my brother's place. Excellent. Anything else you want to talk to Kalta Javal about?
Is that the store owner?
Yeah, he is the proprietor.
I'm gonna be like, nope, nothing at all.
Oh right, you still have scroll. You still have scroll from him. He doesn't know, so at least you don't think he knows. Anyone else?
I mean, no, because everything else was shopping, and we can't shop without money.
And I already tucked away the torque I want behind a bunch of stuff.
All right. Then I'm gonna add that thing to Theris' character.
Do they have like a layaway program at this store?
No, Kalta does not have a layaway program.
I see how it is.
All right, hold on. I'm just adding that thing to your inventory. And you guys remember how to get back? Somebody did a really good, if I remember correctly, a great survival check to remember where they were. So you all make your way back to the 200 degrees Fahrenheit, right? I think that was the name of the bar. Or was it 300? I don't know. The very, very high temperature bar owned by Sithis' brother. They show you up to your rooms to get rested up, and you guys have 2 rooms available to you with 3 beds in each.
I don't care where I sleep.
There's 4 beds?
There are 3 beds in each room, so there are 6 beds.
Oh.
So we have an extra bed to throw crap on.
You do.
That's for
Senzan
Erica.
has to do something back at the ship and just sort of disappears for some strange reason.
Regardless of the fact that Hiccup has a bed, she's gonna go up and snuggle up on like Pepsi's pillow. Like right near Pepsi's head.
Cute.
I know so.
Aw.
She like fluffs her feathers up and then like settles in.
I love it.
Want to like
Excellent.
put a little blankie on Pepsi's head or something. Tuck in Hiccup.
I wrap my braids around her to kind of
There
like
you go.
tuck her in.
All right, cool. I am not even going to roll or anything. You have a wonderful, restful short rest, and you are awakened by a knock on the door at midnight. And it is Sithis. He would like you to, he says, "May I come in?" He knocks again.
Sure.
And he comes in and he's got some desert robes and boots. He looks at Hiccup and says, "I'm sorry, I couldn't find any boots in your size." He looks down at do you have clawed feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I just couldn't find anything. Does Hiccup actually wear, like, shoes?
No.
All right.
We let them grippers fly free, baby.
All right. I guess you should be fine, you know? Were you hot walking around? Like, were your feet really hot walking around the bazaar?
No, I got bird feet.
All right, then. I'm sure you'll be fine in the desert, then.
Okay. If anything, I could just ride on Pepsi's.
I was just about to say that. If it gets too warm.
My little tootsies start to burn.
Yeah, if you get overheated too, you can just take a breather.
All right.
I'm picturing like a little sandpiper, like hopping in the sand.
Sandpipers are my favorite. Hiccup just got cuter.
Maybe we can like pass her like lemons, and like she can like make lemonade while she's hanging out in my hair.
Maybe don't waste the water. Oh wait, you have the vessel, right? Who's got it on the character sheet?
The alchemy
Not
jug?
I.
Yeah, alchemy jug.
I have that, yeah.
You got the alchemy
Also,
jug. Okay.
you need electrolytes. Just regular water would create, like, what is it? A hypotonic solution? And then you dehydrate faster.
And can we have Gatorade come out of or maybe pickle juice?
Ooh, pickle juice.
Can we have pickle juice come out of the alchemy jug?
You can
Is
have
that an
pickle
option?
juice. Sure.
Hog.
Yes.
It's mayonnaise all the way down.
It's vinegary. That's a liquid that can come out of it.
I mean, pickle juice is primarily vinegar.
Mm.
Oh,
And
we
salt.
we can also I'm gonna turn to Madi and be like, I can also produce acid or basic poison
Cool!
for future use.
I wonder if the basic poison plus my poison knowledge can make advanced poison.
Advanced basic poison. No. We will burn that bridge when we come to it. Sithis also has several packs filled with 5 days rations. He says, you don't really want to carry more than this, and it's only a 2-day shot to get to the mines. This is in case a storm blows up and we have to hunker down. And am I to understand that you've got magical means to create water? Yes?
Yeah, but only
What? Oh, you have to look at the description.
8 gallons.
I can enlarge that.
I'm wondering what enlargement would do. Does enlargement only work on a creature? I don't know does it work on a thing?
Oh,
It works on objects.
It
What
does?
if we have it in but I don't know if you could enlarge a magical object.
I'm gonna say
What if
no.
we enlarge the water after we pour it?
Just the water.
You could try.
Does that work?
Yeah, it would.
But I mean,
Are we bringing the cleric with us?
it's up to you.
And
You know,
can you just have create food and water prepared or something?
He does have create water
Please.
prepared.
Okay, then it's fine.
Okay.
He's gonna be our little water boy.
So
Why
I was.
enlarge. The size doubles in all dimensions, and the weight is multiplied by 8. Now I'm wondering, how does that work?
I don't think you need to enlarge it because 8 gallons is enough to keep people hydrated for the day.
Okay. Well, if we want to get fancy, if we want to have a bath or something, I'm just saying.
Only you guys would be worried about having a bath in the desert, but I love it.
I
Well, we should wash our hands. We're going to be fighting. There's going to be wounds. There's magic. I forgot about magic. Never mind. Carry on.
Aurora just looks at you and prestidigitizes all of the dirt off your boots. She's like, "We're good. We're good."
Thank you. That's so sweet.
Uh,
I don't wear boots. I have boobs.
yeah, Sithis is like, well, he holds up something that look like satyr boots, if you want to try them on.
The boot discussion is so far behind us. It's really fine. If I cared,
Okay.
I would have.
All right, then he says, well, I guess we're ready to go. Oh, there's only one more thing. We don't want to attract the attention of the things that live in the desert.
I don't
And
love how that's phrased.
How?
he
How do they sense? How do they?
he starts to explain to you that you have to walk in a non-rhythmic gait in order to not attract the things.
A non-rhythmic gait.
Like hopscotch?
Like skipping?
What
Like-
if we look just a little bit fucked up and stumble?
Exactly. And he starts to show you, and, nothing about it is rhythmic. It's just, it's very random. He says they work, well, the worms work really much like that. The other things and the insects work with just vibrations in general. So what I'm recommending is that we walk very lightly, single file, and try to keep your gait non-rhythmic. This is why we don't use horses.
I'm a bird, so my bones are hollow. Can I just walk normally?
I would recommend that you don't.
Okay.
All right, Pepsi's like, hold up.
You stumpers, exactly.
You stumpers? What are thumpers?
Dune.
Oh, well, this was supposed to be. That was anticlimactic.
It was supposed to pop.
Pop. All right, guys. Woo! This is actually sparkling white Chardonnay grape juice.
I love it.
That sounds good.
It actually does.
It's really
Yeah,
good.
it does.
Yeah, I stashed it away from Trader Joe's winter collection.
Oh, well then. Trader Joe's winter collection.
Yes.
Sparkling cider. You all follow Sithis down through the bar and out through the bazaar, and eventually you come to a gateway. There's no gate, but the pavement just sort of ends. And before you, sparkling under the orange moon is this vast expanse of white sand. Dunes, like as far as the eye can see, it is just white sand. Wind is gently blowing across it, and it looks, by all accounts, this is a peaceful night in the desert. Sithis says, this is auspicious. There's no sandstorms. Nothing's been reported. We should be there in about 2 nights' travel. Shall we?
We
Yeah.
shall.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
shall.
Yeah.
This may or may not come into play. Give me a marching order. Sithis will go first. He's the guide.
In the middle.
I could do either front or back. I know we've already got Sithis as the guide, so
Right.
Maybe you behind him as our front line?
sure. Do we have back protection?
The cleric will go last.
Did we bring the cleric?
I'm assuming you did. He just sort of showed up because Senzan said, hey, they need some help.
Yeah,
He can be in
His
the
name's
back.
John.
He's
John
like-
Fenwick. He's a half elf.
He'll be in the back, and then I'll be in the middle with Hiccup.
I'll be in the front with my rapier because I've got the best damage on that.
All right. So we got Sithis and Theras and Pepsi. Then right after Pepsi, we're going to have Hiccup and then Maudit.
Yeah. Yeah, in case I gotta clamber up
Yeah.
Pepsi's horns.
All right. And where do you guys want Aurora? She'll go anywhere it feels you guys are want her to be.
Maybe with
Hi, Muddy.
Muddy?
You got it.
Yeah.
All right. So Sithis, Theras, Pepsi, Hiccup, Maudit, Aurora, John Fenwick. Yes?
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Sounds good.
And
yeah.
is the little murder caterpillar with Mud Eat?
Yeah.
All right. So Erica is same as Mud Eat. Okay. You make your way off into the desert, leaving the port city of Timber behind you. The bazaar, the smells and the sounds fade in the distance, and you are walking across white sand to the northeast. The moon overhead is bright. The smells are crisp, clear. It's you smell dust and maybe a little bit of some sort of cypress wood in the distance, somewhere from an oasis. And I would like everyone to give me a justification if you don't want to use survival, but I want to see how well you guys are walking without rhythm.
13.
All right.
I feel like I'm performing this.
All right. That's
I am-
perfectly fine. You learned from watching him, and
What's
you're
happening
copying
here?
him.
Yes.
I'm not
Let's see if you're
rolling. Hold on, what's happening here?
Hell yeah.
For some reason, I can't roll.
Refresh your character sheet because I was in it just a minute ago and I just closed out of
Oh, okay, that's true. Maybe it's all wonky.
it. All right. Pepsi is performing a drunken stagger admirably.
Thank goodness, because if I had to do that as survival, it would have been a 10, but it was a 19.
Theris is doing fine with the 13, and Hiccup got a 12.
13.
13. All right, you're doing
I'm gonna go with survival because that tracks.
okay.
Shockingly, the best survival roll I've ever had.
Wow.
Huh. Well, look at that. All right, she got a 20. She got a 19 plus 2. And hold on for a second. I'll roll for Aurora just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could use stealth for that.
Yeah, no, stealth is actually pretty good because you are trying to not let the creatures detect you.
I just got caught unawares by a beast, and I have to feed it.
Ah,
BRB.
go feed your little beastie.
Am I fine with the 13, or should I do a stealth check?
You're fine with a 13.
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna bother then.
All right, you travel through the desert through the night, and off in the distance, you see the first lights of rays of the sun break the horizon. And Sithis says, "Well, it's time to make camp," and starts setting up. They're not full tents; they're just kind of lean-tos that you guys are gonna sleep under during the day.
No worries. I have a spell for this.
Wonder where you got it.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna ritually cast Leomin's tiny hut.
All right, tell the
Yeah,
party
which
what they
I-
see when you do that.
It's now gonna be Hiccup's tiny hut. So a dome of pink energy sprouts up from the ground, and it's like a 10-foot radius dome, and it like sparkles and stuff. And I'm like, okay, guys, go ahead, get in there. And then
Is it
when you go
like
in
a
there,
yurt?
no, it's just like a dome, like an igloo.
Ah.
Is it like those clear geodesic domes that they started putting around tables at restaurants during COVID?
Yeah, we gotta practice safety, you know. So stay 6 feet apart while inside, which is gonna be very difficult because it's a 10-foot radius. But yeah, it is a pink dome, and it's pink, and it's so beautiful. But when you go inside, you can't see inside from the outside, but when you go inside, you can see outside. And when you go inside, it is a cool 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Very crisp.
And you can turn it dark so that they can sleep, right? Like you can turn it
Yeah,
utterly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
then I'm gonna be like, ta-da!
Aurora is suitably impressed. She's like, "Wow, this is pretty cool. Where'd you learn how to do this?"
You know, I've been around a time or two.
Don't ask questions.
Oh, okay. I think it's cool. That's all.
You know me with books. Ha 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 ha.
I'm sure there's a book about this in the Strixhaven biblioplex.
Definitely. I definitely got it from Strixhaven. Uh-huh.
All right.
Hiccup like gulps.
Who would like? You know, what, I'm gonna make Hiccup do it. Give me a survival check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The day passes uneventfully.
We love that.
Yes. You all wake up, and
Can we change out our spells now?
if you'd like, you can change out your spells, take a long rest.
I still only have the ones that I had used for the Mage Tower, so if we got
Oh,
to
that's
combat,
hilarious.
Oh,
fucked.
What did I,
Yeah,
what did
go
I-
ahead, swap your spells out. Long rest. If you want to change spells, go ahead and do it. Hiccup is pouring out, like rationing out water from the alchemy jug to all of you.
Oh, wait. I want to use my freaking Silver Quill Primer
Okay.
to learn a first level spell from the Bardic Cleric spell list. I don't know which one, though.
I think you already did, didn't you?
You can use it after a long rest. You can like
Oh, you
learn
can
a
swap
new
it out.
spell after every long rest. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool as shit. All right, awesome. If you have questions, just let me know, and we'll keep going while you figure it out.
Does anyone, just shooting from the hip, is there a cleric spell that you recommend? It has to be first level that you think I should take, so I don't waste time right now.
First
Inflict
level?
wounds?
Yeah. Or cure
What?
wounds.
What did you say?
Inflict
Chris?
or cure wounds.
Yeah. Either one of those.
Sweet. Okay. Oh,
I think you already got I think you've already got cure wounds because you're a bard, though.
yeah.
All right, cool. Anybody else want to do anything before we get started on this second day of second night of traipsing through the desert?
I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself as we are
You got it.
walking.
I can't think of anything I need to do.
All right. Sithis is breaking down camp. He's chewing on some of his hard rations. You guys had some too if you wanted them. They were in your pack. And you start making your way to the northeast, further and further into the desert, with Sithis as your guide. Give me that check again. See how well you are walking without disturbing the ground rhythmically.
Oh man.
Aww.
Glad
I got
used
another
stealth
dirty 20.
because I got a 9.
Yeah,
So that
well,
was
about the 16
one.
total. All
I'm
right, dirty
killing
20. See, there you go, Madi. You're rolling fine.
I'm surprising myself.
I got a 26, so I'm actually choreographing this and saving notes for later.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Madi
I
rolled a
got a-
2. Or, sorry, Aurora rolled a 2.
I
What did Theris get?
I got luckily I rolled with stealth, so I got a 9, which is 1 plus 8. So I really rolled a 1.
All right, well, I'm going to roll again for Aurora with her 1 inspiration point. And she rolled a 2 again.
No.
All right, you can blame what's about to happen next on Theris and Aurora.
No.
I would just like to say, DM, that I cannot be surprised.
Okay. The ground is
I
starting
am
to shake.
always the Grover from the meme. Always. And I've got good stealth. I don't understand.
The ground is starting to shake beneath you. The sand is vibrating and rippling out from a locus that looks to be right around where Theris is standing.
No.
And something is about to break through the ground. Let me go over here. I gotta pull it up. And rolled everyone. I would like some initiative as the sand erupts in a shower all around you. A maw with teeth the size of not dragons, teeth the size of your forearm. And for some weird reason, you're like, is it just the trick of the evening light? Is that thing purple?
Like
What
is
is
the
it?
teeth purple or is the mouth
The whole
purple?
thing purple.
Is it phallic and purple?
I think it might be the opposite of phallic.
Oh.
Wait, 0.
A cloaca?
That general
Oh,
region.
Jesus, it's a fucking purple worm, nutballs.
Call it.
Yep.
I was going more with the infamous independent film Teeth.
Ah!
Vagina dentata.
Oh
What a
my
wonderful
god.
phrase.
I mean, that's kind of what it looked like a little, you know?
You have
All right.
you have an image of it?
I mean, no, because it's a purple worm. Everybody knows what a purple worm looks like.
Yeah, everyone knows what
Yeah,
that thing looks
everyone.
like.
I
Yeah,
just love
of
purple
course.
worm
What
with
fucking
a
idiot doesn't know what a purple worm looks like?
Oh my god. Wait, you ready?
I
Fuckers.
saw one last year, on spring break.
Motherfuckers.
Should.
I'll be back in 10 seconds.
Oh no, I'm nervous.
Uh-oh.
I
Now
always-
you've gone and done it.
He's a purple
Oh,
worm.
my camera disappeared.
I straight up didn't realize he meant worm with a U, so I was being annoying, but honestly,
What if he just spelt worm wrong? I see.
I love
You
that
have
you
to,
have this prop on hand.
Oh
we used
my
it in the
God.
movie.
DM Seth.
Sure
DM
you
Esquire. You have to put Theris's cam on this overlay.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I
But
don't
there
know
you go.
who Predator's rejects. I don't know who the person is behind Predator's rejects, but I deflect all blame.
You deflect
But
all
also-
blame, huh?
You're welcome. I take all the credit and
None of the blame. Exactly. All right.
This stuff. Okay, this stuff.
So let me put you in your marching order because there was a reason for that. And
That's the order of death.
yep. So let's see. Sithis was going to be here. Theris is going to be here. The worm's going to erupt like right here. And we've got a Pepsi. And then a Hiccup. And then a Maudit. And an Erica at her side.
Yeah.
And then an Aurora. And then our lovely friend John Fenwick, the cleric. Who, hilariously enough, is first in the initiative order. Alright. So, John, what the shit is John going to do? He is going to cast a spell. And he is going to cast Beacon of Hope. Alright. So, everyone in the party has advantage on wisdom and death saving throws, and if there's any healing to be had, you gain the maximum amount of healing available. So somebody's gonna need to remind me of that. And
Like,
that was his
right
turn.
Now?
If there's ever any healing throughout this whole combat, no matter what you roll, you get the maximum amount of healing. From a potion, from him healing you.
Yeah, that kicks
Yeah.
ass. Okay, that is so cool.
And if anybody dies, you get advantage on your death saving throws. Alright, Hiccup, and then Theris, and then Aurora, then Maudit.
You know, we've never really talked about death saving throws before. This makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, I feel
We're
like
gonna
whatever you
die.
Seth, whatever you just said about death saving throws is the kind of thing that, like, it's like, it's kind of like why I have you around, Seth. Like, when shit hits the fan and I have to think about it, at least recovered.
Alright, what's Hiccup doing?
So like, whoa,
This happens
party.
every
It's
night
a party.
at like this exact time. I have no idea what's happening. I think like someone else's remote must be interacting with only these lights. Sorry.
I love it.
Is there like any sort of like, can I gauge whether like if I threw a specific type of attack at this thing, if it would like do damage? Like, is there like any acid or poison dripping from this creature's maw?
Let's see.
I'm pretty close to it.
You are pretty close to it, and let's say, give me a perception check.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that because that was a 1.
Yep.
Okay, that's better. 15.
There does appear to be something that, it's got to be in the same, like, genus or phylum as Erica. It looks a lot like, there's some sort of poison there.
Oh no, it's Erica's father! I feel conflicted all of a sudden.
It's Worm Daddy.
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at it.
You got it.
I'm gonna do cold damage. We'll see how cold damage does.
I mean, that's
Okay,
reasonable for
guys.
something that lives in the desert.
19.
19 is a hit.
Okay. Oh, where are my d8s? Where are they? Yeah. Where? Uh, 20 cold damage.
Nice. It rears back and is paying attention to you now, not again.
Not again.
Not
Why does
Ferris.
this always happen to me?
All right, are you moving?
Will I take an opportunity attack against it if I do?
I'm going to say no, only Theris, because it was going for Theris.
Okay, I'm gonna boot, scoot, and boogie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here.
You got it. All right. Theris, then Aurora, then Maudit, then Pepsi.
All right, I am. I mean, it's right in front of me. I guess. I guess I'll go for Searing Smite.
Probably a good idea.
If only I could click on the right thing. What's happening here? Why is nothing working for me today?
Because we've all been fighting with D&D Beyond all day.
Yep.
Where is it?
Hey, Score Milix.
Okay, seriously, like.
So if you might have changed your down in that block where it says action, spells, inventory, features, and traits, you might have it on a different one. Go back to actions.
All right, let me go to actions.
And then scroll up.
Scroll. Okay, it's not there.
It should be like,
I
all of the
have it.
weapons.
All right. Okay, I see it under 2nd level spells.
So are you under spells or actions?
I'm under spells.
So you rolled damage for the spell.
Yeah, it's not letting me like do anything.
So
else.
go over to actions. You have to hit it first.
All right. Why? But I'm not seeing it under actions, which is okay. Hold on. It's got to be
Actions,
here
and then attack.
buried somewhere. Actions in combat. Deflect missiles. Unarmed strike.
It should be way above that.
Where is it? Agile
I'm just
care.
curious. Hold on for a second.
I swear I don't
No,
see it.
you unequipped your armor at the end of last week. I'm just going to check and make sure you didn't unequip everything. let me get into your character sheet real quick.
Well, I would not be surprised if I did that. Which would, not serve me well at this exact moment in time.
Yeah, it would probably be like a really bad idea if you like unequipped everything. So hold tight. All right, I'm in your character sheet. No, you're right there. I mean, you're going to hit it with the scimitar. Bloop. You rolled a 23. So I don't know I don't know what you're not seeing.
I don't know. I'm a mess over here.
I'll roll your damage. We'll figure it out at the break, but I'm going to roll your damage for you. So 8 damage from that, and then you're going to do the Searing Smite.
Yes.
That's your bonus action. All right. 9 more damage. So 8 and 9 damage in one turn. It does not appear that it is in any way resistant to fire.
Oh, excellent.
So let me do the damage. Do you want to move? If you do, it will get an opportunity attack at you. Oh, actually, do you get a second attack?
If I have my monk weapon, I get an unarmed strike.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Bloop.
Alright. That
12.
actually worked. 23.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got it to work. I don't know why. Those work.
That's okay.
fine.
I'm out of your sheet now. So you're in charge. You got a 23. That's a hit.
Yes. And then damage 9.
Nice. So 9, 9, and 8. So 18 plus 7. Cool. You've done a bunch of damage to it.
Yeehaw.
And you're going to stay where you are?
I don't know if I've got a sneaky way to get away.
No.
So I might just stay where I am so it doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Okay. Aurora is going to... What is Aurora going to do? She is going to cast a spell at it, and she is going to cast Shatter at it. It would be 12 damage if it doesn't save. And let us let our little purple worm friend save. It does save, so it takes 6 damage. And she is going to give Bardic Inspiration to Theris. And then Maudit is up. Maudit and Erica, and then Pepsi.
Yeah! I don't know what happened to this page. Maudit is... Oh my god, sorry, this page just got funky.
We're all just fighting with D&D Beyond tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, a little bit. She's not looking to die in the desert, eaten by a large caterpillar. So, let's see here. She is going to cast a Cursed Act.
Okay, what does a Cursed Act do? Tell us.
It's a witchy spell. So she lights one of her incense sticks on her hat, and it says, "Speaking of dark
Such
curses
a hippie.
in a lost tongue." She directs a curse at a creature I can see within range. That creature must make a wisdom save.
You got it.
Or be cursed for the duration. It's a concentration spell.
I just rolled a 20.
Oh,
Fuck you. How does a worm get
I rolled a 20, and it has a -1 on wisdom saving throws, so it actually got a 19.
Wait.
Well,
Yes.
I thought wisdom was gonna be a good thing to target.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. You're casting it, or...
Yeah, I'm casting it, and the creature has to re-roll.
All right.
Use the lower roll.
Yep, mark it off. Let's see if we can make that happen. 15. What was my target?
16.
All right, it fails by 1. So you have berated the worm into failing its wisdom saving throw.
Cool. It is now cursed.
What does that mean?
And whenever it takes the attack or cast a spell action, it takes psychic damage equal to 1d8 plus my spell casting modifier.
Nice.
It can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn.
Okay.
Or, like, remove curse spell.
Yep. Yeah, because it's going to cast the spell at itself.
Yeah, because because the worm,
Is Muddy
back
moving
in the
anywhere?
order.
Let me see. Where am I currently standing?
We'll go to our break right after the first round of combat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna haul Erica with me. Erica can't fight giant Erica.
All right. Pepsi, and then its turn. And then we'll go back to the top of the order and take our break.
Can I give Pepsi advantage
Oh,
for my silvery barbs?
Sure.
thank you.
Pepsi has advantage.
Thank you so much. I would like to use Inflict Wounds.
Okay. Is that a
Which-
touch spell?
Oh, wait. Can I touch it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not really that difficult. It's literally 20 feet tall.
Does anyone think I should not touch it?
I touched it
I think
with
you
my
can.
fingers.
Don't
Alright.
touch it. Poison?
Okay. I'm gonna not touch it in the poison. Yeah.
I mean, way to make it sound weird, but sure.
Thank you. Thank you. So what do I roll for that? Because I don't actually have that spell.
Oh, so it's literally just an unarmed attack.
Oh, okay.
And you should get like a plus something to it. You're probably your spell modifier or spell attack.
Oh, balls. Okay.
It should be on your character sheet, like under your actions to attack. One of them should be just unarmed attack or unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike. There we go.
Yep. And you've got advantage on this?
Yes.
Well, you hit it. So 21 definitely. You're able to dart in and touch it. So go ahead and is there a save? I think you just have to roll damage now, right?
Yeah, I think so. I just want to see if I can crit. Okay, so that is 3d10 necrotic damage.
All right, go ahead and roll for damage. And I'm putting Pepsi right here where she touched the worm.
Not in the
21.
poison.
Not
Alright.
in the poison.
Not in the
Yeah.
poison. It takes 21 points of damage. Ah!
Or in the
Jesus.
bathing suit.
I
zone.
hit the damn wrong button. All right, 21 points of damage. Okay.
And
If you move,
And-
it will get an opportunity attack.
oh, well, I'm not gonna move, but can I not move and give someone bardic inspiration?
As your bonus action, you can absolutely give someone Bardic Inspiration. Theris already has
Alright.
one. Do they stack? I think they stack, right? You can have two of them. You can't use them all both at the same time, but you can use them one after the other, correct?
I
I'm going to say they do. That's my rolling. Because we have two bards in the party.
okay. Who's next up?
Next up is it, and then back to the top of the order with your friend the cleric, John, who's over by Aurora.
Okay, then I give inspiration to Hiccup.
All right, Hiccup has inspiration. I need. I'm gonna ask Theris to roll me percentile dice. 50.
How do I do that?
So go into your character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
right? And on the bottom left, there's a little die.
Yeah.
So click on that, and then there's percentile ones. There's like two of them together, two 10-tiders.
Yeah.
Roll it. 51 and above, it attacks you. Under 50, 50 and below, it attacks Pepsi. Because both of you are standing right in front of it. Oh, it's so slow coming up. All right, it's going after Pepsi.
All right, good.
All right, here we go. It rears back its head, and its maw comes rushing down at Pepsi. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, at 24 hits, Seth.
Does anybody want to take a reaction before I tell you what happens?
I
reaction.
need to
It-
check what my reactions are.
Hold on. So it hit. So it took the attack action, yes?
Yep. It took... So go ahead and tell me how much damage it takes.
So it takes I upcast it. So let's see here. It takes 20 damage.
Oof.
Whoa.
It takes 20 damage. All right. And
I can't do anything.
as we go to break, the party is aghast as Pepsi is swallowed by a worm.
It ate her.
What?
Oh, how the tables have turned.
All right. We'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes. Sit tight, folks, and we will see you very, very shortly.
Balls.
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 Ball.
Balls,
Maybe
balls,
not.
balls.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who's also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around hundreds of years into the future.
Why mess with a good thing?
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. You can send that one to me later too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Anything that's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time.
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up
This
and
is
you
great.
see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out his tongue and it pulls back and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing as his eyes just go and it starts woo and it starts bucking and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
Oh my
god.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires.
We're coming back here. Elle will be back momentarily, but it doesn't matter because she is inside the stomach of a worm. Oh no. Oh no.
Do worms have stomachs, or are they just like one really long... Are they deuterous elves? Or are
They are the infested.
Give me a nature check, Muddy.
My nature modifier is higher than Monit's, okay?
I know. Much higher. All right.
That's an 8. I'm going to say that they're protostomes, and they do not develop asshole first.
I'm going to say you're absolutely correct, and I have no way to verify it, and Muddy might be able to verify it after combat? I don't know. Anyway, as I was so happily reminded, we had not gone back to the top of the order yet, and I forgot that the worm gets 2 attacks.
Aw, damn it.
Yeah. So in addition to
And now
swallowing...
I'm gonna be like, well, I shouldn't have opened my big mouth after the break.
Yeah. Well, in addition to swallowing Pepsi, its huge 6-foot-long spiky stinger comes whipping around and tries to hit Theris. Does a dirty 20? Wait, does a dirty 20 miss Theris right now?
Yes.
All right, you managed to dodge out of the way with your monkly prowess. Now we are back to the top of the order, and John Fenwick, your cleric friend from the spelljamming vessel, is going to... Let me go back to the map scene. And let's see. I guess he doesn't really need to cast Animate Dead right now. He is going to step forward and cast... It's weird, you've never seen a cleric cast Magic Missile before, but that's what's happening.
I mean, to be fair, do we know any other clerics?
That's true. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He does 9 damage to it with magic missiles. All right.
Magic missile on the darkness.
I magic missile the worm.
Did you repeat the save?
I did not. Thank you for reminding me that the worm could get out from underneath it. It is a wisdom save.
Yep.
Nope, 11 is not going to do it.
Yay.
All right. Hiccup, Theris, Aurora, Maudit, Pepsi.
The ice that I use seemed to do like damage, right? Didn't seem like resistant or anything to it.
Nope. So far,
Okay,
nothing you have seen done to this creature seems like it did not do exactly what it was intended to do.
Okay, I'm going to. Oh, I have Bardic Inspiration too from Pepsi.
Yep.
I'm going to attack it again with another chromatic orb.
All right.
That's going to be a lot. 23.
Nice. That's a hit. Was it 23 damage or 23 to hit?
26. 23 to hit. 26 damage.
All right. It is, you've just ripped some... The ice hits it. You're doing ice damage again?
Yeah.
And, after it hits, some chunks just fall out of its skin, and there's, open gaping wounds with, melting flesh on the sand.
Gonna be like, let go of Pepsi, you weirdo!
Anything else?
That's it.
That's it. All right, Theris is up, and then Aurora, then Maudit, then Pepsi.
Alright, I'm going to hit it with my scimitar.
Hit it.
29. Oh, that's a nat
It's a nat 20. It's a crit. All right, roll damage. Cool. 10 damage.
And then I get,
You gonna punch it?
yeah, I'm gonna punch it.
I'm just picturing like.
Oh my gosh! I got another nat
You got
20.
holy crap! 2 crits in a row. All right, Monk Lady is just tearing into this thing.
I am pissed! It ate my friend! You don't eat my friend! 12.
Certainly not without consent.
Yes.
It's still alive.
Friend in the poison.
All right. I'm assuming you're gonna stand there and not give it an op attack.
I'm gonna stand here and not give it an op attack.
All right. And by the way, Sithis has run back behind you guys. He is not a fighter. Aurora is up, and she is... Let's see what Aurora is going to do for you. She cast Shatter on it. Does she have any more second level? She does have another second level spell slot. She actually has a third level spell slot again, so she's going to cast Shatter on it again. That would be 19 damage on a save. On a not save, and half that on a save. Oop. It saves and takes, rounded down, so 10. It's still alive. Maudit.
I'm gonna continue concentrating on my curse. And I'm gonna... Ooh, what's this?
Oh, I forgot it had to make a Constitution saving throw at the beginning of its turn.
You did or it did?
It did, because of the Searing Smite. At the start of each of its turns until the spell ends. I always forget when the spell ends. So yeah, it's on fire.
Let's say it's on fire, and I'll make the saving throw right when its turn starts.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yes, I'm maintaining concentration, and just for shits and giggles, I'm also gonna mind sliver it, just to, you know, really insult it while it's down.
Okay. I mean, there's probably not a lot of mine there to sliver, but...
Nope.
What's my save?
Intelligence saving throw. DC 16.
It has a 1 intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I rolled a 16, but since it has -5, it failed.
Yay! It takes 8 damage.
8 damage. Got it.
And then the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn, it subtracts a d4, which means it should definitely still continue to fail for my curse, which means it will continue to hurt itself in the brain every time it tries to fight
God, you're
us.
evil. You're evil.
Yes.
Pepsi. All right. So Pepsi is what you're experiencing is the most horrific thing. You are surrounded by what is effectively a pit of acid being digested.
That is so gross.
Yep. Here's what I need you to do.
Bad.
You can take the attack action. Okay? And you have advantage because you're inside it. So you can stab it, do whatever it is you want to do, and you're going to try to cut your way out. So,
Can I swap places with Inky?
Ooh, I love it. Do it.
Sorry, baby girl.
That's
You're gonna love it.
Wait, do you have to see it?
Nope. I'm rereading it. It says, if your mascot is within 60 feet of you, you can teleport as an action, swapping places.
Done. There you go.
That's
All right.
the big brain moves.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So all of a sudden, Pepsi's little Inky that was kind of floating around out here not knowing what to do disappears, and Pepsi plops down on the sand right here.
That was so gross.
Crazy!
However, I do need you to do one thing. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw for the acid that you were just in for just a little bit.
All right. 15.
Let me see. It is your DC was a 21. So you are going to take half of this since you're not in it anymore.
Do I have Bardic Inspiration? Or can I use my inspiration?
Sure, if you want to re-roll. Remember,
wait.
your DC is a 21. So you have to get a 20. Your difficulty on this, so you have to get at least a 21.
Yeah, so tier. Okay, what's gonna happen to me if I don't?
You're gonna take 8 poison damage.
Okay. I'm so uninspired. I'll take 8 damage.
All right, take your 8 poison damage. Okay, it is up, and
Yeah, it's like, did you say it was acid? It's like acid, right?
yeah. So like you've got like you're coated with like this icky mucus from the inside of a purple worm that is eating into your skin. Except for your magic cloak, for some reason there's no poison on it.
So is it acid, poison, or both? Because that matters.
Sorry, it is acid.
It's acid. Okay. Yeah, it's like, but like, it's kind of bitchin' looking. So I'm like not even mad about it. I'm like, yeah, chicks dig scars.
Chicks dig acid scars. All right. It is up again, and it's
still
dumb.
on fire.
Yep. All right. Let me make the saving throw. What do I have to do?
It's a Constitution saving throw, and on a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage.
All right. What is this? It rolled a 10. It fails.
10
so
or
it
12.
is still on fire. So go ahead and roll your fire damage. You are you've managed to set the purple worm on fire. It is now burning in front of you.
I accidentally did 2d6, but they were both 6. So do you want to just take 6? Or
I'll
do you want me
take
to
half.
re-roll
Yep.
it? Okay.
All right. And it is going to try to swallow the person that it is in front of. Roll damage.
Oh, man.
So hold on. Maudit, it is still cursed, correct?
It is still cursed, yes.
All right.
So, let me...
It is taking the attack action.
Oh, that's 18. I'm rolling great on those.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you see the worm try to attack Theris and explode from the inside as it tries to attack her. And we are now out of combat.
Try that again.
It literally explodes from the inside. Yeah. And Theris, Pepsi, Aurora, and John are all covered in bits and pieces of worm gut. Why does this keep happening to you guys?
For the record, what just happened, Pepsi being swallowed by a giant worm, I am not joking. I have actually shot that porn.
Oh, no.
It was so cute. It was so fun. It was so charming. It was just like me and this girl having fun in Vegas, and that was one of the niches that she just really like. She's got this gigantic worm thing. It was a pleasant night, and I made money. But yeah, that just so you know, Rule 34.
I'm gonna look at
it.
Muddy and be like, "Wow, I'm glad we were out of the splash zone."
Yeah. So am I.
Ugh. Very hard to keep my feathers clean.
Especially with the severe lack of baths out in this godforsaken desert.
John will run over to Pepsi and, look at you and ask, basically, consent, and he's just going to lay his hands on you if that's okay. He's going to try to heal you.
Oh, yeah.
He's very concerned since, you literally have acid dripping off of you and you were just swallowed by a worm. So he's going to cast Healing Word. Wait, actually, Healing Word is everybody, right? No, creature.
Cool, right?
But actually, I think he'll just do Cure Wounds, and he'll cast it at the 2nd level. And he will cure 25 wounds if you have them. So he's giving you 25 hit points back.
25 whole wounds?
Yeah, 25.
8. So if anybody else, I don't know if that. I'm so good.
No, he's good. I mean, he's
amazingly,
good at it.
I'm okay.
Aw, well, I'm just gonna kind of just flirt with him a little. Oh, thank you so much, darling. I feel just right as rain.
He nods and smiles and says, well, it's the least I can do for figuring out how to pilot the ship and getting us away from the attack and hopefully getting us home. And he looks over at Hiccup, right? Getting us home?
Yeah.
Look at you home. Look at you home.
Yeah, that's on the to-do list.
We're not going to become gods of
We're
the
just
world and reign with an iron fist or anything.
Of course.
We're just having such a good time. What's the rush, Maybe it's cold outside.
If you're lucky, we'll make you our high priest or something. You'll be
Sithis,
revered.
Sithis at this point is like, I can't tell if you're kidding or not, so, venison? And he hands you some jerky.
I throw them some brewskis.
Are you carrying like pocket beer out in the desert?
Yeah, I've got pocket beer.
Actually,
how warm would it be?
It's like this European kind that's supposed to be that way.
Or you just carry it. You get it out of the alchemy jug, I guess. You can get alcoholic
Literally
beverages out of the jug, yeah.
Is the alchemy jug temperature controlled?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I mean, I would hope so, because otherwise the mayonnaise would spoil eventually.
That is a good point.
It is whatever you want it to be.
That's how it makes poison, I guess.
We have magic.
We're gonna
what if I just had it where it was like hot water?
These are the discussions that a group of spell casting, students from a wizard school have in the middle of the desert after killing a purple worm.
Can we harvest it? Muddy, you want to harvest this thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You notice that Eric is already nibbling at it. Eric is just already over there just eating at it.
Eric is like, if I consume it, I will consume its power.
Erica wants to get bigger, doesn't she?
Yeah.
All right.
She needs to build strong bones and teeth.
I'll let you guys
I want to take some
Arcana.
of the teeth,
Okay.
and I want to attach it to her little hat.
Aww.
You managed to find some, the teeth are pretty big. They're, 3 or 4 feet. But you managed to find some, growing in, because you get the sense that they're constantly being replaced. So you find some little baby purple worm teeth.
Yes.
Give me an Arcana check, whoever's trying to harvest.
Can I give Muddy advantage?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I need the advantage.
7. Or 20.
20!
All right. You realize that you could probably get some half-decent poison if you, find the glands down towards the stinger that almost harpooned someone.
Well, guess I'm going digging.
All right. So, Sithis is just looking at you like, we gotta go to the mine. You gotta just dig around in that body all night?
Just for 10 minutes or so.
So,
Waste not, want not.
it's gonna take you a little longer than 10 minutes to cut open, a 30-foot long dead purple worm baby. Right? You gotta cut open the end, figure out where the glands are, not spoil it and spill it all over inside. I'm just saying, it's Sithis is trying to get you going, and I'm giving you the idea of how long it will take you. So this
sounds like a biology TA.
Right? I mean, we're not really on a timeline. We could just take an extra day to...
I would love a long rest.
He says, well, we've got a couple hours left in the night, but I guess we could set up camp and sleep through the day again. We'll get there about
How-
halfway through the night tomorrow night.
Should we just continue on until like it's almost daybreak, or?
Well, it's going to take you guys at least an hour or two to find that poison if you want it.
Oh, yeah. We like poison around here.
Yeah.
How long is a long rest again?
Long rest is basically overnight. It's
Overnight, so like 8 hours.
6 usually. Like you need at least 6 hours of sleep for a long rest.
I don't remember the last time I got 8. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, as a human being, I don't remember the last time I got 8. So
I'm recasting. Wait, can I recast my little familiar friend?
yeah, you can just recast it.
Or I guess she's probably escaped the worm at this point.
I mean, she probably died almost immediately with the acid.
Oh yeah, okay, she's dead, but okay, she's back now.
But it's Inky the second.
Inky, yeah.
Inky 2.
Inky too.
All right. So make your decision. Do you guys want to stay another night out in the open desert, or do you want to continue on?
I'm good with whatever everyone else decides. If I rest, I can make more flamey sword.
Yeah, if I rest, I can get another 3d10 necrotic damage, and that inflict wounds is quite good.
I'm okay with resting.
Long rest.
All right. Sithis starts setting up camp, and he's like, "Oh wait, are you just gonna do that hut thing again?"
Hiccups, tiny hut.
I'm picturing it like, I have the power, and Hiccup just like literally lightning crackling around her, and then an igloo appears over her head.
As the dome erects, she's just like cackling maniacally.
I don't know.
Like, after you guys.
I don't know why, but now like Hiccup is absolutely an anime character now. It's just Hiccup is definitely an anime character. All right, give me. I'll roll percentiles this time. Does the day pass uneventfully with a huge carcass right next to you?
That's fine.
All right. You wake up in the evening. The sun is just setting, and I'm going to say Hiccups first since it's her spell. There are some things outside eating the worm carcass. They look like you've seen silverfish, right, in your dorm room and growing up. They look to be about 8-foot long silverfish. They have wispy things in front, like whipping around, like feelers.
I'm gonna just kind of like smack Maudit, who is like the residential nature specialist.
Yeah.
Definitely a nature proficiency.
Definitely.
And I was like, Maudit, there's big bugs outside. They're eating the worm.
I definitely poke my head out a little bit. I'm gonna do a nature check.
Okay.
See if I recognize the bugs.
What'd you
if
get?
I don't, I will fully bullshit.
Well,
I got a 16.
like Aurora is like, she says the same thing you do at the same time. She tries to pull you back inside, and you both go, "Oh, carrion crawlers."
Yeah, I pull my head back in and I'm like, yeah, they do that. Just leave them.
They will eat anything that moves, she says.
Nobody move.
Well, you're inside a tiny hut that is impervious, right?
Yeah. They
And-
can't see inside, but we can see them. So it's like, it's kind of like the opposite of like a zoo exhibit where like we can just view out, but we're the ones trapped inside, you know?
And there's 4 of them.
So like
by
the
way.
opposite of a fish tank.
Yeah.
And you absolutely know that they can't sense any vibrations through the hut, and they certainly can't smell you.
Should we just like go out the back door or something and walk around?
John looks at you and says, "I'm wearing plate. I'm not stealthy, but I'll try."
How many are there?
4 of them.
Do they look fierce?
How many people who can shoot arrows do we have?
I can
Can you shoot arrows out of the hut?
That's a good question. Hold on. All creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other, no.
Okay, so we cannot shoot arrows.
Yeah, otherwise you'd just basically use it as a mobile fort.
Which would be awesome.
I see no problems with that.
Our pink mobile fort.
So did they just appear after our long rest?
No, like while you were sleeping during your long rest, they came up out of the sand and they're literally eating the corpse of the purple worm.
Are they eating fast or slow? Like,
Yeah, does it look like it's going to take a while? Should we just let them finish their meal?
You can barely see a dent, and you are all, whether you have nature or survival or not, you realize that the only thing that could possibly happen is more will arrive. Right? Sithis is literally saying, you know, there are aerial predators too that might show up. We should probably get out of here.
Okay, let's go.
Can we use a fort like in the cartoons where there's like a bush and they like walk around the bushes on top of them? I assume
Can we tilt it up so that the door is facing down and we just have our little feet sticking out?
Yeah.
Nope.
Scooby Doo noises.
Yeah.
Let's see. John says he can cast silence to try to get us out of here. And let's see if Aurora has anything that's helpful. She's like, I can make it really dark, but I don't think they see in that way.
I mean, I assume they live underground, so.
Maudit, with your roll, you actually remember. You actually paid attention in class that day in magical physiologies when you learned about carrion crawlers and how they sense vibrations. Those big wispy things that look like catfish things sticking off their heads. They sense vibrations that are transmitted to them through the ground.
Okay. So
can we float away somehow?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I can turn into gas, but that's just me.
I guess there's probably nothing to jump onto. I was about to say, I'm probably real good at the floor is lava, but.
Well, I mean, you're probably, are you really good at stealth?
Yeah. Except when I roll a 1.
Except when you're not?
Like a whole freaking lot.
Oops. John says, I think I'm going to try silence, and I can cast it. It's a 20-foot radius. None of us will be able to cast spells through it, but maybe it'll, you know, give us that space we need so that they don't detect us.
Well, can he cast it on himself?
It doesn't move.
Centered on a point.
So
right.
He should cast it on them so they can't hear shit outside of themselves, and we can make all the noise we want.
What if we all disguised ourselves as sand particles?
What if we all built a large wooden badger?
Filled with sand.
I mean, me and Erica are just going to gaseous form float on the wind out of here. And hope you guys don't die. Have fun.
All right.
Can we disguise self in some way that... Can we use that in a way that'll help? I mean, honestly, I'm feeling good about it.
I mean, John's
I'm fine
like,
with it.
we can try the silence. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it centers. You can't move it. So, and he's not going to cast it on them because, think about it. If all of a sudden you can't hear yourself breathing or the world around you or anything like that, it would immediately notify you that something's wrong. So he's going to cast it in between you and them. And I'm going to say you can give me a...
Are bugs that smart?
Stealth check. They're that wise. They're you know, they'll know shit like that's going on. Their wisdom's actually not terrible.
Shocking.
I know, right? You can give me
just run really fast?
That's probably the last thing you should do. He's basically saying, we need to be very quiet. We're hunting
We
rabbits.
also have to walk like in the weird, so we walk weird.
Yeah. So the silence spell is going to give you advantage.
I got 2 17s, so a 19.
All right. Theris, give me stealth or acrobatics.
Oh, they're both the same, so 25.
All right. Pepsi, stealth or acrobatics.
So the Cloak of the Other actually means that we roll stealth at advantage.
That's correct.
One. Oh, right. It already says so on my stupid little. Okay, well, that's a 22.
All right. Maudit and Erica are gaseous formed away.
Yep.
Hiccup did well. Let's see how Aurora does. Aurora's going to be fine. She already has advantage. Aurora rolls a 25. And let's see how your friend John with his breastplate does. He rolls a 20. All right. You have managed to sneak away from the carrion crawlers that are eating the purple worm corpse. You all breathe this collective sigh of relief as over the next dune, they disappear behind you as the dunes roll behind you. After 2 or 3 hours of walking non-rhythmically through the desert, you see some cliffs appear in the distance. And as you get closer, you see that there's actually a road, paving stones that start to become clearer through the sand. And maybe another half mile, the entryway to a what can only be the mine appears in front of you. Sithis turns to you and he explains to you that yes, this is indeed the entrance to Hrackhammer Mine, Hrackhammer. It is my family's ancestral home, and we're here. There
So we
are
just like go in, kick the dragon's ass, and then leave?
maybe not quite
Pretty
so.
much.
I guess he says, sure, maybe.
Okay.
Your home,
And
your
then
home is
you will rule
beautiful.
as gods.
And you know what? I'm going to even give you the whole thing. He literally pulls out of his pocket a map and hands it to you and says, well, here's the map of the mine. It's open in Allbear Rodeo if you want to look at it.
I love what you've done with the place.
He says, we're not sure where the creature is, but we believe it's in the main forge room. That's the big room in the north. Here, I'll bring up the so people along who are watching at home can see.
How do you get down there?
Right here, right at the bottom where it says to the surface. And by the way, 1 square equals 10 feet, not 5. That's actually wrong on the legend. Right where it says to the surface. And that right there. Of course I have it on gray. Why would I have it on any other color? Thank you. Let's make it... Seriously? Whatever. Thank you. The purple. That's the entrance that you see in the desert to Hrackhammer Mine. It says Wormheart Mine collapsed years ago. But who knows? You might want to explore it. The dragon might be somewhere in Wormheart as well.
So, like, how to get down here?
I'm not sure, actually.
Well, if it's a baby dragon, then maybe someone smuggled it down here, and then it hatched, and then it started to grow, and then before you knew it, it was just too big for it to escape.
Well, that's interesting you say that. There's a bunch of these weird creatures we've never seen before that seem to worship it like a god.
Ah.
Are they little lizard
Idiots.
creatures?
they're scaly, but they're not like the lizard folk back in
Are they
Timber City.
small, like me?
Well, yeah, they're like you, and they have wings like you too.
Interesting, interesting. Can I roll to see what this might be?
Give me an Arcana check.
24.
You're not sure. You think it might be a kobold or something like that, but you're like, wings? What?
I mean, this is an alien planet, you know?
Right.
Sounds like kobolds. But kobolds don't normally have wings. Maybe
No,
the
no, they
creature
do
is a
not.
god and it granted them wings. Maybe we need to take down this god so that we may rule supreme.
Sithis looks at you, he just shakes his head, and he walks over to the entrance, and there's what looked to be a guard post carved into the entrance, and he sits down, takes out his pipe, and says, "Good luck!"
Thanks. God. Men are really
I'm guessing
useless, huh?
fiery Scimitar is probably not gonna do anything to a dragon, but I don't know about these little lizard people.
Do you say that out loud? I mean, you're talking out loud?
I mean, it's just like us, right?
Well, I mean, you hear his voice say, "Yeah, we think, there's a theory. One of my cousins thinks it might have swum up through the lava."
That's fun.
Does the lava go to is it does it connect to somewhere deeper? Did maybe it?
Well, I
is
mean,
there a nest?
Oh, I hope not. I mean, we're dwarves. We don't have a way to explore lava.
Yeah.
Bummer.
I mean, when our ancestors built the mine, perhaps they built it in a place they ought not, but this is the best place to mine. This is, it's got everything we need.
No judgment, man. That's cool. You gotta do what you gotta do.
They built it on an ancient dragon burial ground. No. Why don't we? It's almost 10 right now. Why don't we say this is a good ending point, and next time we can start with the descent into Rackhammer Mine.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, let's do Hiccup first tonight. Hold on, let me get over here. Hiccup Confessional, and go.
Okay, so we fought that worm, and it swallowed Pepsi, and that was super not cool. I've never seen a friend get swallowed like that before. Pepsi was saying something about that being a thing that they had done before, but it seemed a lot cooler when they were talking about it than it was at the moment that happened to us. So, I don't know. I don't want to be swallowed by anything ever, so I think I'm going to stay away from that side of things. I'm going to fight kobolds. I'm going to establish myself as their superior, and they will bow before me. I don't like kobolds. I don't like them. I don't like the cut of their jib.
All hail Hiccup, the Goblin Queen. Or the Kobold Queen. All right, there is.
All right, whatever the heck that thing was that we were fighting in the desert, that giant worm that came out of the ground, and I admit I might have stumbled a little bit here and there, and I maybe bumped into Aurora, or maybe she bumped into me, but yeah, that was pretty freaky that it swallowed our classmate, and I'm glad we were able to get her out again, and she was, I wouldn't say she was no worse for wear, but really hoping we don't run into one of those again. And I don't know, this whole fighting the dragon thing, hopefully I'll be able to fight it. We'll see. I don't know what's up with these little winged lizard people, but hey, I am completely supportive of Hiccup's plan to be their avian overlord. So I'm there for her in this endeavor. And I want that to work.
And it's highly amusing that no one seems to remember or recall that, it was Theris that stumbled and summoned the worm.
Oops.
All right.
Nobody noticed.
Nobody noticed. Pepsi.
I got swallowed. I mean, it was destined to happen one day, I think. I think I came out looking pretty cute. I got a little acid, like a little bit of like an acid burn on me, but it's kind of vision looking, and I'm thinking about having some ink just sprinkled into it just to, just to hold on to the memory. I think I was pretty fucking badass. Just bam, swapping places with my little inky friend, and like, oh, you want to swallow me? Bye. No, I don't think so. Undigestible. Don't forget it. Tell your friends. Pepsi out.
Awesome. Maudit.
Yeah, so desert, not as bad as originally thought. It helps that we have Hiccup's portable hotel, so that's super great. And now I have a poison sack, so that's honestly best part of the week. We do have to do a thing with this glorified hole in the ground, but that's tomorrow's problem, quite literally.
All right. Sounds like a problem for tomorrow's campaign.
Yep.
All right, folks. Ella, where can we find you?
I'm at elladarling.com, eladarling.com. It's like, it's my OnlyFans, but it's free and it's there, and you should come and hang out with me and tell me that I'm pretty and that I'm nice and that you like me, because I'm very codependent right now and I need your love and support.
Aww.
No,
Myriad.
I mean, you should join it though.
Myriad, where can we find you?
You can find me here on twitch.tv/myriad_x. I do a lot of things and I do a lot of stuff and I play video games mostly, and then I'm everywhere else playing D&D. Yeah. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right. We can talk after this. I think we're good next week, but we might be off the week after. We'll let y'all know. But thank you all for hanging out with us. I've been dying to have someone swallowed by a purple worm for years in a game. This is the first time I've ever actually had a character eaten by a purple worm, so that makes me happy.
Oh, well, I hope I was gentle on you.
Aw.
Your first time, that's so sweet.
Well, so the reason I say that is I've actually filmed that scene in a movie, and I've never actually gotten to do it in a real game.
So we both filmed that scene?
We have filmed that scene in very, very different movies, yes.
Just wondering.
Our good friend Cameron McNary, who plays one of the characters in the movie, was the halfling rogue that was eaten by the worm. So, anyway, small world. All right, take care, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We will see you same bat time, same bat channel, and be good to everybody. We'll see you soon.
Balls.
Balls.
Bye.
Wait, where's the show's over? There it is. Balls.
Balls.